that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Passes it to Robinson. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. That's at 5 from 18. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Robinson left side. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovic with it. Butler covering. Bogdanovic dishes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Lowry. Up the floor. Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Outside Lowry. Clock at 6. Robinson passes to Butler. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. No one near Conley as he lets it go. That ball. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovic.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
The kick outside to Butler. No good again that time. For Utah, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Conley's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell looking it over. Out to Conley. Gobert trying to get open. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Mitchell. Conley's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Utah. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now, here's Mitchell. 3-pointer. Another miss by Conley. And here we go. It's Butler. Outside for Robinson. Butler passes to Adebayo. Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Outside, Bogdanovic. For 3, Mitchell. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. And it's in there.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks it to Bogdanovic. Shoots over Tucker. And too long on the shot. The Heat trail by 4. Outside Lowry. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Robinson misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And there's the pass to Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Adebayo's got his second basket.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's a...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Jazz up 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Kyle Lowry loves physical contact. The game of basketball is not a non-contact sport. Go ahead, Kyle.
Mitchell against Robinson. The drive by Mitchell, and he banks in the lane.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Conley scanning the floor. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got 7.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Lowry against Conley. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound Heat. Adebayo with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Robinson against Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Lowry against Conley. Deep 2 from Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Here is Lowry to the inside. Here's Adebayo. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, how about the blinding speed in transition? Donovan Mitchell, ferocious attacking in the open floor.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. Now, here's Tucker. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Mitchell against Adebayo. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Conley against Lowry. Right side Robinson. He dishes it to Tucker. Stolen by Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Butler finds Robinson. Now, here's Tucker, guarded by O'Neal. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Oladipo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Strus. Miami needs to get a shot off. Dedmon's shot is off. Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Clarkson passes to Gay. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And here's Oladipo. From 12 feet out. And it's Gay with the rebound. Here's Ingles. And that would have counted, but his shot was off. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At one point, they were ahead by 8. And that does it for our
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. Hero, good work defensively by Gay. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jazz shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft. And he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Now, here's Oladipo. Tight defense on him. Can't get it to fall. To the middle. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Passes to Dedmon. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Oladipo against Whiteside. Dedmon in the high post. Back to Oladipo. No good from outside. Jazz leading by 4. To the paint. And stolen by Dedmon. Hero with it. Banked in off the glass. Hero's got his first 2 points.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Clarkson kicks to Ingles. From outside, off the mark.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Up top, Hero. He's covered by Clarkson. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Clarkson looking for an opening. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Oladipo misses.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Shots good by Clarkson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Inside. And Dedmon throws it down.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Clarkson outside. Whiteside with it. Dedmon's there. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Here's Ingles. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 4-point game. Now, Hero. He's covered by Clarkson. Now, Hero. And it's Oney with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Hero. Count it, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
Oh! Wow. Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Castro O'Neal, Butler with the steal. Here's Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Utah's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. On the court for the Heat, Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Conley against Lowry. And the pass to Hero. The tray. And they get it back. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team
Utah leading. Conley finds Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's the length and the stride of Rudy Gobert.
Butler. Guarded close. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Passes it to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Tucker. And Miami shooting well. They're at 45%. Adebayo drives in. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the quickness of Adebayo is evident, especially when he's using it there on the drive.
Mitchell outside. He kicks to O'Neal. Utah the rebound. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as a coach. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Pass to Hero. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Lowry. Over Gobert.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the team, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
To the inside. Adebayo finds Lowry. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Adebayo sends it back. Outside Robinson. O'Neal against Butler. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Gets himself open and drills it.
Robinson.
And the Heat lead by 1. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
And Adebayo sends it back. Butler dishes to Robinson. Count it.
Just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. Bogdanovich, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovich, able to deliver a huge shot.
Robinson for 3, buries it from 3-point range.
Robinson.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
To Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Lowry against Conley. Robinson for 3. Cans the 3.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Conley against Lowry. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. Mitchell right side. High post, Gobert with the shot. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so the big win by Miami. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
It's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Now here's Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Conley. Oh, sweet move.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
And Conley drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Paul for three. Six to shoot. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Crowder. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets. Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Paul against Conley. Launches a three. And the Suns get it back. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Left side Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Crowder, the pass to Paul. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
Here's O'Neal. The three is up. That shot off the mark. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
I'd like to see Mikel get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And he buries his first look.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. Lets it go from deep. Just 5 on the clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Hook loose. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell misses.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Here's Conley. Coming off a Suns make. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Six on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Conley, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Conley. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Here's Crowder. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Inside. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Suns leading. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Takes a three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Up top, Paul. Stolen by Conley. Here's Gobert. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Tie game here in Utah. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Paul against Conley. Crowder right side. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Utah trailing here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Bogdanovich down low. Booker defending. Right side Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. No luck on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Booker finds Crowder. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. For 3, Bridges. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound, Utah.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Conley against Paul. Outside for Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Gobert passes to Conley. Offensive rebound. Booker against Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Gobert up top. Another shot. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Back to Aiden. Crowder right side. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley against Paul. Outside for Mitchell. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 5.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. The 15-footer. Mitchell grabs a miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The Suns have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Ayton finds Crowder. Down low. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Crowder. And the Suns lead by 4.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
The kick out to Conley. There's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Paul. Here's Ayton. Goes back up. The kick out to Paul. Knocks down the triple. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with us.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past. And that's a wrap.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Johnson is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Campaign. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. From deep, here's McGee. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. The Jazz shooting around 35% for the game. And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns leading. Here's Shamet. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Clarkson outside to the wing on the left. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Cash money on the open jump shot. Ingles got his first basket.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession. Whiteside, a 2nd-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Now here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player, you have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. Puts up a 3. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Payne with it. Pass to Shamet from the arc. Back to Johnson. All alone. It's Shamet on the wing. Stolen by Ingles.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Right wing. Here's Honey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Kaminsky. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They get it again. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. To the paint. McGee with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Shamet. Knocks down the long J. Shamet's got 5 now.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Payne. Here's Kaminsky. Payne finds Johnson. And here is McGee. Up top, Johnson to the inside. Shot clock at 5. For 3. And here's Payne outside. Clarkson grabs a miss. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Ingles passes to Gay. Clarkson with the ball. Back to Gay. Pass to Whiteside. The kick out to Gay. Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And they pick up 2.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Now Payne looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Shamet. Payne with it. Now guarded by Gay. Kaminsky against Ingles. From deep, Johnson. Utah with the rebound. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist from Gay. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead. Up top, Payne. Outside, Johnson. Here's McGee. That shot off. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up by 4. And coming up, and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
The shot. Here's Booker. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley passes to Gobert. Stolen by Bridges. Booker for 3. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal from downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker for 3. And it's Crowder missing. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Conley passes to Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. Here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Releases. That's tipped. To the middle. Here's Conley. The basket drops, and and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. To take the lead. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Crowder finds Bridges. Ayton in the high post. 4-3. And Chris Paul with the 3. And the Suns lead by 4.
And just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Tipped away. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Paul. The 3 ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Ball against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. And he was fouled while in the act. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Conley passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And Ayton pulls it down. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Booker, good.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
On offense, here's Utah. They trail by 6. Conley against Paul. The drive by Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Suns lead by 9.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal. He's off on that one. So the Suns win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can beat. Up at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside, and stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. Here's O'Neal. The 3 is up. Here's Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 5 points.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Outside Bogdanovich. The 3. Utah with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Hunter with some nice D.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter, and the officials call a traveling violation. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Now here's Young. Oh, wow!
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide-open look.
Conley against Young. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 7. The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. He takes it in. Up and in on the layup.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Conley with the ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. The kick to Hunter. Bogdanovich against Collins. Back to Hunter. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Conley passes to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Hunter. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. Now Mitchell. Let's go with a three. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Young, beyond the arc. O'Neal pulls it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Kept alive. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Young. Oh, they get a hand on it. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Close. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Now here's Gobert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy. Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovich, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Here's Hunter. Pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
4 on the clock. Here's Conley. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Pass to Young. Capella with it. It's blocked by Gobert.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. He's got 7. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach. Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Down low. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young. And now just a 1-point Utah lead. Conley against Young. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. A line change here for Utah. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. Back to Williams. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Now here's Gay. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. 4 on the clock. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Williams. Back to Jang. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Inside, here's Gay. Puts the move on. Pass to Oni. Back to Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gay's gotten his first points in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside, Williams. It's stolen. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Herter.
You tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Tie game here in Utah.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. From the get-go, it was Utah coming out strong. Amped up and ready off the tip. And that'll...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
On the court for the Hawks. Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Herter in a 2-guard. Now here's Ingles. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Here's Williams. Pass to Jang. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Herter. No good from outside. Utah leading. Clarkson outside to the paint. Here's Gay. Rebounded by the Hawks. Left side Herter. Here's Reddish. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Herter. Here's Jang. The rebound by Whiteside. And for Utah, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. To the middle. Oh, Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for Utah.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside for Gallinari. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And yep, it's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. To the inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, how about the aggressiveness at the point of attack? Zhang finishing like he means it.
Gay outside. Clarkson against Gallinari. Now here's Whiteside. Tightly guarded. Clock at 6. And it goes. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
That's his first personal foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Williams. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Zhang. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, this is the passion we talk about with Gorgui Zhang. Takes the hit, puts it down right in the defender's face.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Doesn't go that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Herter. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clarkson, right side. Inside. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And that one is hammered home.
Well, that's how you want your big guys to finish, right? Zhang rolling with a purpose.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
For Atlanta, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And Young, here we go. And that one's good. Young's got his first 2 points.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Conley with the ball, and it's Hunter picking him up. Left side Conley. Wing shot on the way. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Young with the drive. That one's good. This game is all even.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Tie game here in Utah. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Oh, deflected. Here's Mitchell. He got a piece of it. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. Offensive rebound. Collins. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. In transition, here they come. Young from long range. Offensive board. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Looking to get back on track. And there it is for him. And the Hawks lead by 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Young against Conley. Pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Back to Conley. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Young. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Now here's Conley. Going inside, and he comes up with a bucket.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Young attacking. Chalk up 2 there.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovic. Collins defending. Bogdanovic down low. Collins there. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovic, able to deliver a huge shot.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Young. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Hawks lead by 4.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to O'Neal. Right side, Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. He can't get it to go.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Young against Conley. Now Collins. Back to Young. From deep. Kicks it out to Collins. From outside the arc. Capella, the pass to Young. From deep three-point range. Hits the trifecta. And now a 7-point Hawks lead.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Outside Conley. From deep. And so it's Atlanta with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here.
Checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brett, with advanced stats and tracking. Is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an immense amount of problem trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively. But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his.
Love how well Gobert positions himself when shots go up. Committed to getting every board out there.
Utah shooting their first free throw this game. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. Outside Robinson. Six to shoot. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Over Mitchell. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Back to Adebayo. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Conley against Lowry. Conley the pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Butler goes in. It's good.
Got up to speed, and that momentum carrying him right through the contact. Butler with the score.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Down low, here's Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Gobert against Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Over Conley. Lowry can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 3. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Out to Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Butler. Gobert. Again, the Jazz score.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Pass to Robinson. Shoots. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Into the lane, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Adebayo down low. Gobert on him. Adebayo passes to Tucker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two-shot. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Craig, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And here's Conley outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball in. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. Jazz leading by 6. Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert against Adebayo. Gobert can't hit. Now the Heat with it. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. From past the arc. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Mitchell finds Gobert. And here is Conley. There's the pass to O'Neal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Heat with the ball. The Heat trail by 3. Passes it to Tucker. Outside Lowry. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Conley against Lowry. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. Lowry against Conley. Now here is Lowry. D right on him. Outside Robinson. 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. And that one goes long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now Lowry. And there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. And Utah another 3.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. They get it back. Butler in the corner. Driving to the basket. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
For the Jazz.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah. Oni passes to Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Lays it up and banks it in. Whiteside's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
Adding ways to score into the paint, Whiteside continues to develop a more refined post game with better footwork each year.
Here's Tucker. Good work defensively by Gay.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has, important in today's league for him to stay around.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dedmon kicks to Hero. Drives to the hoop. And that one is good. Hero's got his first points of the game.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
To the middle. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Dedmon. The dish to Morris. Makes it off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, huh?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Gay finds Clarkson. And he drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Up top, Hero. The kick out to Oladipo. Miami needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Whiteside. It's 2-on-1. The wide open look here for Ingles. Wide open shot is on the money. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead. And here's Oladipo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Yep, it counts.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Utah has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. Oni passes to Whiteside. Over Dedmon. Dedmon with the block.
Got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
The Heat trail by 7. Hero with it. Pass to Strus.
Utah foul. Miye Oni. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
To the paint, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Strus. Now the pass to Hero. And the shot goes down. And now just a 5-point Utah lead.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
And up top, he's covered by Hero. Whiteside, good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Passes to Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you got to like the crafty approach there. Hero really good at keeping the defender off balance.
Now at the line.
And Hero drops them both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Hero. Now, here's Clarkson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Now, Hero. He's covered by Clarkson. Up top, Hero. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Dedmon inside. He's covered by Whiteside. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Butler. To the inside. Sweet move. And Whiteside sends it back. And he recovers it. The kick outside to Butler. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Lowry against Conley. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Gobert. Over Adebayo. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 9 points. Outside for Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Robinson's got 8.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size. This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Utah leading by 8. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Butler. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Lets it fly. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Utah's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Conley surveying the D. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Clock at 6. The feed to Gobert. And there's another turnover by the Jazz. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Outside for Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammate.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Adebayo.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Conley against Lowry. Conley gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Robinson against Mitchell. Corner shot. The offensive rebound. Adebayo on the follow.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Utah leading by 5. Now Conley. Jazz passing it around. Back to Gobert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job finding space on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
The pass to Robinson. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. O'Neal against Butler. Here's Adebayo. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. Inside. Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
It feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Mitchell outside. Over to the left wing. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Butler with the steal. Outside Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Nice move. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. He kicks it to Conley. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Utah with the win. And all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Gobert. Knocks it loose. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Crowder. Off with the layup. Deflects the pass. Paul with a steal. Down low. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Crowder.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. And there's the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Booker. Off target from outside. On offense, here's Utah. The 3 from Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Here's the 3. They get it back. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Paul passes to Booker. This one for 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
The shot by Conley. No good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Conley against Paul. Launches it. Stolen by Conley. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Crowder. And the basket by Bridges.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Conley. Over Paul. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Paul against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. And the layup is good.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Crowder with a steal. Bridges outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Utah. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton passes to Crowder, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Utah leading. Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. From deep, Conley sinks it from distance. Conley's got 7. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Crowder with it. Clock at 4. And Gobert with a block.
a sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
23 seconds left in the first. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's a three from Paul. They need this. The shot that time not on target. Oh, he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 3. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. They get the rebound. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The drive by Paul. They double team Paul. To the paint. Tipped. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. And they get it back. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert from behind the arc. Here's O'Neal. Booker defending. Goes up with it again. And it's finished off by Gobert. As he lays it in. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Here's a 3 from Paul. The shot won't fall. And Utah will come the other way. To the inside. Mitchell. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Gobert passes to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Ayton pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Paul shot is off.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Tipped. Crowder outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Whiteside. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Here's Honey. Takes the three. That shot missing. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Flying high. Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
Here's Payne. Soft touch off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Now Gay. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
The guy who's always had the tools to get to the line more. Gay aggressive that time.
Both free throws good from Gay. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Payne against Gay. Kaminsky right side. They double him with Gay. Payne with it. Gay's there. McGee with it. Now Whiteside defending. A nice shot by McGee. Clarkson outside. Takes it inside. Oh, McGee with the block. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 11. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah? And that'll about do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and it's McGee in at the center position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Payne with the bucket. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Shakes him. Ooh, McGee with the block. Here's Johnson. Got a hand on it.
Unlikely scenario. Joe Ingles times it perfectly, comes up with the rare rejection. At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Clarkson outside. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
That's his first personal foul.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Payne. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Suns trailing, and just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Pass to Oni. Clarkson for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's McGee. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Can't sleep on Joe Ingles. Knows how to pick his spots and when to be aggressive.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot to the left side wing. Here's McGee. Here's Kaminsky. Tries yet again. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got rebound number 7 tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Ingles, good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Down low. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now here's Clarkson, guarded closely. Lets the 3 fly. Tries again. Pass to Oni. Ingles with it. Shoots over Johnson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Utah ends up going with a new group. The Suns shooting just around 34% in this game so far. Crowder outside. It's tipped. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Here's Gobert. He's got 6. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Outside Paul. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Ayton, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Jazz lead by 13.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's a three from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Mitchell, good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Crowder inside, defended by Bogdanovich. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Outside Mitchell, three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Hayden finds Paul. There's the triple. On target from range.
Out in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell against Booker. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Bogdanovich has gotten 4 this quarter.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. It's not going to go for him. And Utah will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Tipped. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The 3 from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns running out of time. For 3, Bridges. Knocks it down from distance.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Paul against Conley. To the middle. Here we go, all alone. Here's Paul, up and over Conley, and that one's good. Paul.
And at this stage in Chris Paul's career, he relies on experience as much as athleticism in transition.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
50 seconds left in the 4th. Outside Conley. Five to shoot. Fires from the wing. The Jazz with another miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Pass to O'Neal. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Stolen by Bridges. Oh, botches the breakaway layup. And so it's Utah with the W. This was a hard-fought, well...
Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And doors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
O'Neal. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now, here is Young, uncovered, trained for 2 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Young against Conley. From the arc. That shot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter kicks to Young. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. Young's got 5 now.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those 3 balls like it's no problem at all.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Capella, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Out to the wing. Outside Collins. In the corner, it's Hunter. Collins passes to Hunter. Back to Collins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Conley gets the bucket.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Now, here is Young. 5-point. Oh!
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Conley. The pass to Gobert. Nice move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Rudy Gobert is known as the Stifle Tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Now, here is Young. Collins kicks to Young. The feed to Capella, stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. O'Neal passes to Conley. To the middle, here's Bogdanovich. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. A pull-up. It's stolen by Capella. Collins against O'Neal. Driving inside. And the rejection by Collins. Bogdanovich finds Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Young with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 8 points. Jazz trail by 4. Now Conley. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. O'Neal from long range. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Young looking around. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz out in front, leading by just 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Young against Conley. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Hunter finds Young. Over Conley. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Doris, that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise, they see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And now, let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Young. They trail by 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the drive, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now Collins. Following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young dishes to Capella. Puts up a 3.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell against Collins. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Young against Conley. Mitchell outside. Over to the wing. There's O'Neal with the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and the shot is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jazz trail by 3.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now, here's Hunter. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Here's the break. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Hunter with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And finish off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Here's Conley, and he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 5 now.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Atlanta.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Young kicks to Hunter. The pass to Collins. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
And a close game so far through the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 2. And that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And here's Clarkson. Passes it to Oni. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 8. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Clarkson. On the top of the key, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Clarkson's got his first basket.
There's only so much you can take away, and you want to try to stop Jordan Clarkson on the drive so he gets the face-up jumper to go.
Now here's Jang. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gallinari passes to Herter. Back to Gallinari. The three-pointer, no good. Jazz trail by 6. Nice ball movement by Utah. And finished off by Gay.
Yeah, and I just like the show of force there from Gay. Not settling for the simple layup, but showing his dominance, trying to intimidate with that slam.
Now here's Williams. And he lays it straight in. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Oni passes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Now here's Williams. Pass to Herter. The kick out to Williams. Reddish the pass to Williams. Driving the lane. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically. He does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
And the Hawks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Williams passes to Herter. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 4. Now, here's Clarkson. And a lot of contact on that. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Clarkson against Jang. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Williams. 6 points for him, and they'll keep possession. Here's Herter. Sinks the three-pointer. Herter's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Atlanta.
Well, Gorgui Zhang is a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside, and they double up Whiteside. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Knocks down the three ball. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Oni passes to Clarkson. To the inside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
The Jazz have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to permit that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point guard position. And Whiteside stays right with it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Williams. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Gallinari's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Oni passes to Gay. Here's Oni. 6 to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. Gallinari on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Here's Herter. Back to Gallinari. It's hauled in by Gay, and that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Capella against Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Out to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Young passes to Capella, stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Poked away. Out to Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
To the middle. That's good from Collins on the assist from Young.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Conley against Capella. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Mitchell passes to Conley. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. 9 points for Conley.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Young against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Gobert with it, and guarded by Capella. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Young against Conley. Now the pass to Capella. Hunter dishes to Young. 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Count it.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Hunter against O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. Shoots it up. .35 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Dishes to Hunter. Clock at 6. Young outside. From deep 3-point range. O'Neal with the rebound. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Young. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.